I am live in downtown Portland, Oregon, where a flashbang is going off. There, yes, we're already getting the gas mask out. I don't know if tear gas has been deployed yet, but we're outside the Justice Center and Federal Courthouse here in Portland, Oregon, where protesters are walking away from, I believe, officers. As oh, it looks like there's gas.
Oh no, it's tear gas for sure, my guy.
Okay, all right, we gotta get this. Okay, we gotta get the gas mask on. I gotta take a moment to get the gas mask on, and we need the. It's on, but we need the filter. Without the filter, it's nothing. Okay, so can you hold for a second? We gotta get the filter screwed on. Okay. We gotta get the filter screwed on. Where's? I don't know. Maybe we're all right without the filters for now. But okay, I've got a gas mask on, minus the filters. You can see lots of people. Oh yeah, we gotta get the filters on. Oh, it's getting my ass. Let's walk, Romy. Oh, let's walk away. Let's walk away. Oh, this shit is getting my. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I'll screw yours on, you screw mine on. Oh, let's walk this way. First, let's walk this way. Shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck, we're getting these gas masks out too late.
So we're gonna go back a block so that way we can make sure we can stay.
Alright.
But we don't want to be near that park right now, man.
Ah, fuck. This ambulance, I believe, is the protesters' ambulance. I don't think it's a city ambulance. Or, I saw protesters around the back of it. Are you breathing all right, Annabelle? Okay, well that needs to be screwed off. Maybe we're all right without the filters. Maybe we'll just leave the filters off for now, not use them up, because...
Does anybody need water?
Let's just take the... Just screw it off. You can breathe, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me put my hat in there. Okay, this is... Well, sorry guys, this is a bit of an unexpected beginning to the broadcast. Here I am, this is what I look like. This is what Annabelle... Say hi, Annabelle. Alright, loud noises here in downtown Portland. The chant from Annabelle is "I can breathe." Maybe not a chant, but the comment. I can breathe as well, although I did get a little bit of that in my eyes, but I'm feeling all right now. So we're gonna walk with the group. It's just a little too risky right now to get a close-up of the Justice Center or Federal Courthouse here. I wanted to see which officers are out there who are setting off the flashbang, which was really loud, as well as the tear gas, but I don't know who set off the tear gas and the flashbang. There's another very loud but not so close to us. The chant is "Stay together, stay tight." We do this every night. A very common chant here in Portland. As we loop around a city bus. Let's try to see if we can loop around this a little bit to get a look at what's going on the front line. All right, we're at the corner of 5th Avenue and I'm not sure what the cross street is. Large crowd gathering here, actually now marching back in the direction of the government. Saying is whose streets are streets. Can you guys hear me all right with this gas mask on? Vanessa's saying yes, okay. And Sub Grabbling saying 805. I mean 805, Sub Grabbling saying that that's alright. My vision isn't the greatest. I think I can see the comments for the most part. And I can see where I'm going. Okay, we're back on the edge of the park that's across the street from the government buildings here. What's up, Magic Monkey? Thanks for tuning in. Large crowd gathered here in downtown Portland. And the crowd marches back in the direction of presumably where the officers here. I see a police car parked up ahead with lights flashing. Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! I actually do have a new phone, but I don't think tonight's the night to break out. Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Does it feel a little gassy over here? Oh yeah, something's burning. I don't think that's gas. I think that's a fire that I smell. Oh, I don't know. It seems a little gassy. My eyes are tearing up a little, even with this thing on. Yeah, I think it is gassy over here. Okay, let's do it out of paper for now, but if you feel like you really need to put it on.
No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace!
Okay. Oh man, my eyes are tearing up a bit. Walking right up on the federal courthouse. So many of you guys have probably heard in the news that the feds are in town and there's a very contentious issue with regard to feds policing the protests here, and that is due in part to the Trump administration asking federal officers to protect federal buildings like this one, the U.S. courthouse here in downtown Portland, which is basically right next to the Justice Center, the County Justice Center here in Portland. I don't see any officers out here at the moment, but I presume there were right around here not too long ago when the flashbangs and tear gas were being set off, but I don't know where exactly that was coming from. Just waiting a second. What's the crowd cheering about over here? I don't know.
Anybody have a water bottle? Anybody have a water bottle?
So it seems like a little lull in the action at the moment. There are often lulls in the action, although there's people doing some stuff over around the courthouse building here. I'm not going to zoom in on it. But it looks like a barricade being set up or maybe taken down. Maybe a barricade was taken down here, I'm not sure. Uh-oh, Romy, stick with me, stick with me. Oh, shit.
Don't throw that.
Something? Okay, they're federal officers. Someone just threw something at the federal officers. I presume they're federal officers, I don't know. But there are officers pouring out.
It's fine. It's fine now. It's fine.
Okay. There are officers in camouflage approaching the crowd of protesters. Oh, something just got thrown. Oh, it looks like the officers threw something toward the crowd that got hit, stuck in the tree there. Meanwhile, stuff... It's getting smoky over there. Okay, this is tear gas. We gotta get our filters on. Is this yours or mine? Just okay. Let's get the filter off. Now let's get mine on. Take it off. Yeah, take it off. And get okay. Can you put mine on? Hey, can you get it? Oh. Can you take this? The cap's gotta go off. Is the cap on? Okay, good. All right, okay, sorry guys. I'm getting the gas mask on. Can you kind of keep a timer going of how long we've got the gas mask on for? All right, let's go up to the front line. Stop being wrong. Where are you?
It's Portland, Oregon on 3rd and 7th.
Okay, you okay? You okay? Let's get a little bit of a close-up shot. Okay, the crowd is moving in on the officers who appear to be retreating. Where are you? So I think the feds, or whichever officers they are, but presumably feds, because this is the federal courthouse, I presume they're inside here somewhere. They just retreated. All right, we're walking right along what is essentially the front line, but I believe the officers have retreated inside this building, the federal courthouse. All right, let's circle around a little bit. Annabell. All right, so all the action right now is centered here around the federal courthouse in downtown Portland. This building right here is the Justice Center, which had been the focal point of the protest, for much of the protest here in Portland. Although now with the feds being at the center of the protests and the controversy surrounding the protests, the federal courthouse appears to be the focal point. Looks like a barricade is being set up on the outside of the federal courthouse here. I think this is your filter on? I mean, the cap off?
Yes.
Your cap is off.
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, if you say so.
Get the fuck out of our city! You fucking know!
So I put the camera to one off, so we have like 15 minutes after.
What does it mean to you?
Okay.
What does that mean to you? Any of you?
You can hear people saying, "Get the fuck out of my city." That's in reference to the feds. Let's go take a look at the majority of the protesters gathered here outside the federal courthouse. I think "fuck the feds" is the chant. Something along those lines. Yeah, fuck the feds. No one's shooting. People are chanting "fuck the feds" outside the federal courthouse. There are officers, presumably federal officers, who moments ago came out of here, and it looked like they were starting to set up tear gas, but then they retreated. Now protesters trying to apparently barricade entrances or exits to the courthouse. ACAB, all cops are bastards, is the chant. I think we should take these filters off.
Okay.
Can you hold this? Can you hold this? Alright, yours is off. Oh, can you screw mine off?
You have to put the cap on again.
Yeah, we can put the cap on it. Alright guys, so during this broadcast there's going to be adjusting of the gas mask. That's what Annabell and I are handling right now. Right now there is no tear gas, so we're okay without being all filtered up. Here's the crowd gathered outside the federal courthouse. Most of them, well, some of them are over here doing some things like trying to barricade up courthouse entrances or exits. Okay, let's go over to that fire really quickly. So this is where we started the broadcast. Here we are in between the Justice Center over here and the federal courthouse over here, and in the middle of Main Street, in between a couple of little parks, there's this bonfire going. This is where I started the broadcast, but didn't really get to show it to you guys because right as we were starting the broadcast, we were getting tear gassed and had to run off. Magic Monkey says I'm going radical.
I'm a magic monkey.
I don't know if you could hear her, but that was Annabelle saying hello.
Magic Monkey, I love that name.
I think we both look a little radical tonight. Oh, someone's saying, where's the naked man with the goggles?
Oh, he's not there anymore.
I don't know. I thought I saw someone who looked just like him wearing clothes, not a birthday suit. But
wait, is that Red Fox?
where?
This one?
This guy? I don't recognize. You, Brad? Meanwhile, there's screaming on the other side of the bonfire. I don't know what's going on over there. Some people screaming at each other. Don't see any law enforcement over there, though. Someone just threw something in the bonfire. Yeah, with regard to Emily's comments, it has been all over the national news. Federal officers, presumably, I believe U.S. Marshals and Border Patrol officers, have been patrolling the streets in camouflaged and unmarked vans. And I think we already found the location where there was a viral video showing federal officers grabbing a protester and sticking him in an unmarked van and then driving off. No thanks. Maybe she does. No, I don't. I don't want any marshmallows. I appreciate the offer, but I don't want any marshmallows. I appreciate it though. You're a cool dude.
I'm very good.
You're what?
I'm very good.
I said you're very cool, but maybe you're very good too. All right, have a good one. Thanks for the offer.
I come back later for my marshmallow.
A bunch of people in some little shouting match. I don't know what this is about. I hear someone saying let him go home.
We're not violent here. Let him go. Human rights, coward. We're trying to protect the freedom that you can have.
If he starts it up again,
So this man in the gray polo shirt is walking away. I don't know if he's a counter protester or mocking people, or I don't know, maybe intoxicated. I don't know what the deal was with him, but he seemed to have irked a lot of people in the crowd. Let's go back over to the front, or the outside of the courthouse. Take to the streets. Fuck the police. No justice, no peace is the chant. Alright, we've got lights flashing. On the courthouse, or maybe this is the back, I'm not positive. It smells a little gassy here. Oh, it's not tear gas, I don't think, but it's... I'm getting adjusted because it's either smoky or gassy or... What is this stuff here? I don't know what it is, but you can probably see it's very hazy. I don't know what is... Can you tell what this is, Annabelle?
It looks like red gas.
Annabelle's saying it looks like red gas. I don't know what this is, but it's red and hazy. Some substance here. I don't know what the heck it is.
Smells a little bit like fireworks.
Maybe there were firecrackers set off here. I'm not sure. Now it looks like there's a little bit of a dance party getting underway here. Maybe not dance party, but there's a boombox playing some hip hop. Someone drives by in a motorcycle. Shit, that was loud. That really reverberated. Could you see what was said?
No, but I just took my mask off and it doesn't smell bad.
Yeah, but that might bring the feds out of the building. I don't know. Let's see if the feds come back out of the building now. After something loud was set off. With regard to Emily's comment, there are definitely people in town saying that feds have been instigating violence here. That's the opinion of a lot of people here. I'm going to turn around this way. The protesters gathered at the intersection to the side of the federal courthouse are getting louder and louder. bringing something up to additionally fortify this makeshift barricade that's being set up here. Meanwhile, the crowd loudly chanting Black Lives Matter. That was loud. I don't know who set that off, but that went off right in front of the courthouse building. And I don't see Romy. There's yellow gas. There's a bunch of yellow gas coming out from right in front of the courthouse. Never mind, not important right now. I said something, I'm sorry. And you can see all this yellow gas. Now orange gas. Okay, let's back off a bit. Just an orange haze right now out front of the courthouse. Green laser. There's a green laser flashing overhead. Maybe you see that. Underneath the federal courthouse. Oh, Shinbitty, thank you for tuning in. You gave us the ride, right? Shinbitty, were you the one who gave us the ride today? So it continues to be very hazy here. Wow, it's loud. Shinbitty, thank you very much again for that ride today. And for sharing your perspective on what's going on. And if you want to plug your business, if you want to plug your business in the comments, then go ahead. Or Annabelle's got it. What was it? Yeah, that's her. But yeah, action underneath the federal courthouse here. There's someone. That is pretty wild. More fortifications coming. Oh yeah, bro! Turn up! Hell yeah! Put this shit in the dirt! Put him in the dirt, brothers! Go! I'm just giving you guys a live look. I'm gonna hold back on the narration. Okay, this is the federal courthouse here in downtown Portland, right across the street from the Justice Center. presumably there are federal officers inside the building. Don't know for sure, but it appears that way. Presumably trying to barricade federal officers inside the building, but don't know for sure. Magic monkey says just quit your night job. Meanwhile, a large crowd gathered right outside the courthouse. I want to get a frontal shot of this. There's Annabell. Can we shine a light? You can see there's a hole. There's a hole right here. And so here, underneath the barricade, where there was some hammering or whatever, there's now a hole. Watch your head, watch your head. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Let's go over to this side. loud. Got it. I don't see any officers coming out right now. I'm walking around the corner between the Justice Center and the courthouse, federal courthouse. See if I see any officers over here. I don't think I do.
Oh yeah, I saw a couple people get down at their friends. I had to feel like never falls off guards and the fences.
I look at some of the beds set up.
No, maybe a little bit later. Yeah, let me.
Nobody comes thanks that we are filming tonight. The police is inside there, that's why they are barricading everything, and I can see it. A lot of people here, a lot of people.
Getting a quick breather with the gas mask off, both Annabelle and I at the moment, as this attempt at barricading the federal courthouse continues on. So, as do the comments about whether Annabelle is German or not.
Yes, I am German.
Lots of protesters just gathered here outside the federal courthouse and within the park on the other side of the street, while a minority of them set up or attempt to set up this barricade. We'll look at some more of the artwork or tagging, whatever you want to call it. I had a nice time in Africa. I had my ups and downs, but altogether it was a very, very enjoyable, memorable experience. And I expect to be back. Oh, our driver says you look cute, Annabelle.
Oh, thank you. It was so nice to drive with you. Thank you so much.
Well, a lot of action early on in this broadcast. Although the clashes between protesters and officers are not happening at the moment. Broadcast started with us running away from tear gas. Our driver says you're welcome. So welcome. But often during these Portland demonstrations, there are lulls in the action. Hi, Jasmine. They go on, these demonstrations tend to go on for hours, and at certain points, there are often clashes between protesters and officers, both local and federal. It smells slightly smoky around here, but not very. Let's go see if that fire is still burning. Lots of gas masks tonight. I don't know what people are gathering. Let's see what people are. Oh.
There's one for 2008. There's been CS, there's been OC. I just saw the two guys. Yeah. And then there's these are new. What's the impact? Is that a CS? I don't think there's any smokeless. There's like a rubber bullet, but they like. Yeah.
Hey man, can you tell the guys on my stream what you found?
Yeah. This is just some of the crowd control munitions that were used here. This is a impact baton. These came out of them. This is like it's squishy like a rubber bullet. Some of these are Safari Man, defense technology, CS gas, some are OC. Let's see what this is again. This was just a white smoke grenade.
Not the person that ordered them. They have conscience. They fucking did this. All be held accountable.
Just more CS gas.
Crowd control meeting?
Yeah. So
What is that?
this.
No.
Oh.
That
This
like dildo looking
Okay,
thing.
this is new to me. This is the impact baton smokeless propellant. Yes.
So it comes out of it?
There's one it didn't come out of.
Is that a different brand?
That's
Yeah. Yeah, this
Here's a look down.
is Stagecoach Inc.
Here's a look at the whole collection.
Dude, they're developing shit that has like an
Annabelle. People screaming the fuck out of here as the crowd chases after someone. I don't know who they're chasing after. As we walk by the growing barricade. Oh, this is the courthouse, federal courthouse. All of justice is behind us. looks like there's still a crowd following someone. He's saying we're a little late. Let's see what's going on here. Oh. Barricade being set up here? Alright, so barricade on the street here. Let's see if a barricade is being set up all the way around the building. The crowd is spread out in different directions. As I see more fencing being moved out the other side of the courthouse. I see people gathering. Let's see what people are gathering for over here. There's more fencing behind us surrounds the courthouse.
Now come on!
Why are we doing mercy? What the fuck are you doing?
You're sucking shit. You do know that, right? You fucking know that, right? Like, you fucking know that. There's nothing to fucking beat on. You fucking piece of shit and he came back.
Hey, everybody else, let's go back to the movement. My entire group, let's go. There you go.
You don't want to keep watching your back.
We'll see the fucking end.
Did anybody
The fucking end.
Let's walk over the fence and you tell me what you heard.
Still here. Still here.
You can fucking stay there too.
All right, come on. Let's go. I'm down here every day, every day.
Let's go, they need us. They need us.
was a good throw. No, it was a not. I hit him over there and he fell on the ground. All right, now we're out back of the federal courthouse, where I don't know which side set up this fence, but there's a fence that surrounds much of the building. I think that's a bit of a sideshow what we were just looking at. Oh, hey Tim, yeah, thanks for that. Oh yeah, thanks a lot. Follow Tim Truth as well. He's putting out content all the time. More fencing and presumably a attempt to barricade the courthouse being set up now out in back of the courthouse. See, fencing being dragged around the building and set up now on the back side of the courthouse. Careful. Okay, now from behind the courthouse, here's the courthouse building, and here's the Justice Center. And we're I didn't hear what exactly it said, but so there's fencing being set up all around the courthouse, and we're circling around it right now. Let's take a look at the side of the courthouse that's closest to the Justice Center. And some lies in the middle of the street here. Annabelle almost tripped over it.
I nearly tripped over a fence. They're all on the floor here, lined up.
The ACAB, all cops are bastards chant is picking up. We're heading back over to the front of both the courthouse being the focal point of the protest.
Oh, tear gas.
I don't think it's tear gas. No, I think it's... So here's a look at where we've been focused for much of this broadcast. Magic Monkey's warning me not to get extraordinarily renditioned here. I'd prefer that I don't get tossed in a van, but it's not something that I'm overly concerned about.
Black lives matter!
firecrackers. Oh, can you put me in? Thank you. The chant is stay ready, be prepared. If someone's standing in front of the courthouse barricade, we got a hug going on. These two men embracing. While others continue to work on the barricade.
We need to wake the fuck up. Smell the coffee. It has nothing to do.
Like 5 things going on. Camera, put one. They should make a gas mask cam, right? That'd be shit. Oh, dude, you can screw it on there? Oh, that's fine. You're waiting and all that. No, you wait for it. Wait for it.
I was about to say, that piece was being very gently laid on the barricade, although even that one made some noise. Hey, Aldo, thank you for joining the broadcast. Power to the people's the chance. Although we're outside the federal courthouse here in downtown Portland, and I believe many people believe that there are federal officers inside the building. There have been many clashes in recent days between feds and protesters here. And I think a lot of people want feds to stay in the building and not come out. Bicycle that's been added to the barricade. What's that? Huh?
Whose bike?
I don't know whose bike that is.
Whose bicycle?
I don't know. It seems like it's a sacrificial bicycle at this point.
It kind of looks that way, doesn't it?
I mean, someone could still get some use out of it, but
I wonder why they only blocked this one door. Why they only blocked-
oh, there's fencing all the way around, but there are holes in various parts of the fencing.
I wonder if they're going to approach them like they did yesterday with this building. Tear gas the whole park that they did last time.
Where did they come out from?
Oh, I'll show you. Come here.
Annabell. All right. This stream is going to show me where the officers have been coming out.
On this side, the next road down was the first place they showed up. So, I'll throw a whole other building down, which I'm not going to do all the way. In that area of the building, this building right next to it. Hey, I'm going to show them something. I'll be back. There's people listening. So if we go to the next building down, I'll show you where they came from.
So we're going to the Justice Center, right?
Yeah, it's the outside of this building. There's between the two buildings up here.
We've got somewhat of a front line of protesters out here. I'll show you that in a moment. This man's going to show me where the officers were coming out from. Or one of the places where they've been coming out from.
I can show you a bunch of them.
Here's the front of the Justice Center where I was for much of the last protest I covered here in Portland. Or Injustice Center as it's known around here.
They had taken the fence down. They piled it up in the hole back here. Right here, they piled it up in the hole, blocking the door. Right? They thought it would come out there. And then they piled a whole bunch of it down there. The cops, there's a hole in this building, there's a bunch of them in there. There was at 9 o'clock. They came around here on the back of one of those AP armored personnel things.
Which these are feds or
Yeah, oh, that's the full BDUs, so
okay.
I'm guessing they're feds. They came around this corner, there's a fence there, so they stopped the truck, they all bailed off it, they jumped off and they shoved the fence down. The fence crashed right here. About 20 minutes before that, they launched a flashbang. Oh, about 50 feet up here, maybe 30 feet up here. About 30 feet up into the area where the trees are here in the dark spot. And rattled our cage there. And I was standing right there when it happened, live streaming them just putting on the fence, and the feds show up, and everyone runs this way, and then another batch came from up there, came down this road, and just everybody through the park. This whole area.
How do people find your stream?
My stream? I'm watching my stream.
Whoa.
I have like 10 friends on Facebook, so.
What's your name on Facebook?
I'm not gonna say it.
All right, no problem. But you're saying that we're coming out of that building last night,
building, yeah.
and then came up this way.
This road, yeah.
All right.
Blocking, they unblocked the road, and they came from two armored personnel carriers, and they stopped right here. This is where the cars eventually stopped. They unloaded here, and they showered tear gas this whole direction through the park, and they pushed everyone that direction, and that. At about 30 minutes from right now.
All right, we're heading back over. Right now we're walking out in front of the Justice Center, heading back over to the courthouse where the action is at the moment.
Not much going on right
Although no feds nor local police to be seen right now.
Give them about an hour. Let's go.
You think they'll be here in about an hour?
Sometime in an hour. They'll get an order from somebody first to try it again around midnight. They'll do it sometime after that. Sometime between midnight and 1. That's been their pattern.
All right, let's take a look at what's going on right here, where we've got some lines of protesters forming.
Your live stream.
Right. So we got a line of protesters with umbrellas and shields here. We got lasers on the Justice Center building. People behind me chanting ACAB, all cops are bastards. We're heading back right in front of the courthouse now, where there's chanting and it looks like still some more barricading happening. Hey Costello, thank you for tuning in. Look, he's got a hole in them. You can see a hole. I think that's a baseball bat that's knocked a hole in the wall. I've seen multiple holes. Let's go take a look at the protesters gathered in the streets. Some fresh paint around here making me cough a little. The chant is "We are strong."
We are strong. 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 You know how to strong? United, not divided. United, not divided. United, not divided. United, not divided. United, not
Tim, thank you very much for helping out like that. And follow Tim Truth on YouTube, Twitter, and elsewhere.
Staying together and staying tight. Staying together and staying together. You know how we stay united and divided by staying together and staying tight. Staying together and staying tight. Staying together and staying together and staying tight. Staying together and staying tight. You know why we're out here? Cause Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Cause Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Cause Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Cause Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Cause Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Cause Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Cause Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Cause Black Lives Matter. You know why we're out here? Cause I love that song. That's great, guys. Woo! Make some noise! Can they hear us? Fight. United, not to 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 fight. You know how we stay united and divided by staying together and staying tight. Staying together and staying tight. Staying together and staying tight. You know how we stay united and divided. We're united. Wait, sorry. My dad, you know how we stay united and not divided by staying together and staying tight. 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 United, not divided. 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 Watch out for your comrades. 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 Because we have to stay prepared and be ready. Oh, yeah. Stay prepared and be ready. Stay prepared and be ready. Stay
Magic Monkey, she'll come back on.
and be ready.
I'm
We're
set.
ready for you. We're ready for you. We're ready for you. We're ready for you. Because we have to stay together, stay tight. Because we have to stay together, stay tight. Because we have together, because we practice together, stay tight. Woo! Thank you, thank you. I'm going to pass out the speaker. Thank you very much.
Let's go take a look at the
Yeah, we can. Yo, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I need everyone who's out here tonight to be down. Everyone who's out here.
So the bonfire is still here. Oh,
I'm still here.
as are the demonstrators. But law enforcement, both local and federal, nowhere to be found at the moment. Although some people think it's only a matter of minutes before they're going to come back out. Definitely a larger turnout today than the last time Annabell and I were here. A lot of people very angry over the actions of federal officers here in Portland. George Floyd chant beginning.
Different tactics. Doesn't matter how you want to do justice. All that matters is how we do justice, right?
So we've got a man giving a speech right now saying it doesn't matter if we have different tactics, all that matters is we get justice.
Protesting is wrong. I say that peaceful protest is right. We defend every tactic here. This is an international crisis. I cannot emphasize that enough. If Portland wants justice, there has to be one message. Because it's power to the people. If all the people have one message, doesn't matter how we get it. That's how we're going to get justice. It's one message. Elicit demands, we will not stop until they meet those demands. Everyone has to be on board with those demands. It doesn't matter how we protest, if we're in the streets, if we're marching, if we're mobilizing in one spot, if we're at the Justice Center, if we're in Gresham, it doesn't matter where we are. It has to be one message. Ted Wheeler has to know what we are coming from. They're sending feds out here, they're sending the border patrol out here. They are afraid. Portland police cannot handle this. They are afraid of us. And if we mobilize every single person in Portland that supports Black Lives like they say they do, and not just having a couple people come to the Justice Center, a couple people in Gresham, a couple people in Southeast, it has to be everybody. If you guys want to make a change, it's one movement. Black Lives Matter is the message. If we want Black Lives to matter, if we want to stop being killed by the police, we want to stop being killed by white supremacists, if we want to dismantle, defund the fucking police, it has to be one message, and that's power to the people. We are tired of that fascist bullshit, okay? We want to put in a whole bunch of different types.
Oh, hey, Jacob, thank you for tuning in.
Different types.
And by the way, I think I still owe you some more photos.
Other than police, to help with things like domestic violence, people that have mental illnesses, people that are on drugs. When you call the police, I want you to realize that you are putting their life in danger. The police are not built to handle every situation with every different type of person. We need to dismantle that system and build new ones. Abolish the fucking police. That shit is not for the people. And if that shit is not for the people, we need to tear that shit down. Police is a weapon of white supremacy. And white supremacy is just the thing that's holding down this fucking country. What you say? No KKK, no racist, USA. No KKK, no racist, USA. No cops, no KKK, no racist, USA. No cops, no KKK, no racist, USA. Okay. I got one last thing to say. Last thing I want to talk about. Understand that abolishing the police is just one step of this journey to defend black lives and to destroy white supremacy. We are not an anti-police group. It's more than just the police. It's the judicial system. It's the prison system. It's more than just the police. It's not just attacking the police. We're not here just to come and fuck with the police. There's so much more than that. The school system. We need to be putting money back in the neighborhoods, making sure that everyone has money to eat, food to eat, somewhere to live. Like, we are power to the people. It's not just the police. With that, no cops, no masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. No masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. No cops, no masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. No bastards, fuck those bastards. No cops, no masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. No cops, no masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. No cops, no masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. No cops, no masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. No cops, no masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. No cops, no masters, no bastards, fuck those bastards. Hydrate up real quick, keep myself hydrated, and then I got a little message for y'all.
Hey, motherfuckers, hydrate! Hydrate! Drink some water! Eat a snack!
Alright, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir!
Because here's what I have to say. When I joined this movement years and years ago as a black man. But when I started to really join this movement, to really get out here, I wasn't up here in Berkeley. I was down in Eugene. Now, what I mean by this is that for those 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks that we've been out here, night after night after night, up in Portland, down in Eugene, all across the country, all across the world, something's been happening in Portland. And they've been trying to keep it a secret. They've been trying to suppress it. They've been trying to hide this. That's why so many people haven't heard about this until the 6th week, until the 7th week about the secret police. But I'm here today to tell you that this message is going to reach the international community. This message is going to reach across the country. This message is going to reach fucking Donald Trump's steps, and he's going to know why we're out here tonight. We don't accept oppression. We don't accept oppression. We don't accept oppression. Whether it's a black man, a black woman, a black trans man, a black trans woman, a trans man, a trans woman, the poor, the non-binary, our intersectional communities. Listen, there are so many faces out here, so many different kinds of people out here, and we're all here to support the movement. But like Ty said, we need one message. We need one voice. We need to make sure that when we have that one voice, that we are being heard. And that message is, Black Lives Matter! 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 Black Lives mic. Now, the reason I came out here tonight, and the reason I'm going to continue coming out here tonight, is because I am angry. Yeah. I'm fucking pissed off. I will not accept this system anymore. Neither should any of you. I know some of us might be scared. I know some of us might be worried. But remember, we stand together, and they cannot defeat all of us. As long as we're together, they cannot defeat us. That's right. Now, I'm going to pass the mic because we have more messages for y'all to hear. We have more voices that need to be heard. We have a community that is being in crisis right now, and we need it to end. So let's listen to my sister speak now. Okay, so we got some sisters down here from Seattle, Washington, where they defunded SBD by 50%.
Sisters from Seattle.
Well, they got a message for y'all. Y'all want to hear it?
I recognize one of them. The two of them right there. From the nightly protest march.
I remember.
Okay, looks like we're getting
Hi, my name is Patsy. I'm one
a
of the
speaker from the
organizers
nightly
in
protest
Seattle.
march in Seattle.
We didn't officially defund just so you know, we got 7 votes. That's a veto vote, and we are working on getting the other council members on board. But we came down to Seattle because we wanted to meet some of the organizers down here, and we wanted to organize with y'all so that we can help y'all get more organized. Because if I'm being honest, a little messy down here, and I met a lot of people out here who aren't out here for Black lives. So we have a chant down there for our demands, and we wanted to help y'all get a chance so that when we're out here speaking,
Hey, thanks a lot, Jacob.
out, they know what y'all are hearing.
I owe you
y'all get real silent.
Batch of
Y'all get
photographs.
real silent when the
A
police
tank of
come,
gas.
and we don't do that down in Seattle or up in Seattle. So
Or Tacoma.
or Tacoma, or
Georgia. And we don't do none of that.
okay, if it's okay with you, I would just like to tell y'all what ours are first, and then help y'all get y'all organized. Ready? Defund SBD, how much?
15% at least
Where should that money go?
to Black communities.
3, who should you free?
All the protesters.
Don't forget number 4.
No new youth jail.
What do we want for number 5?
Jenny Durkin to resign.
Those are our 5 demands. We're not accepting shit. We do marches every fucking day. In the morning,
Every day.
and at nighttime. Every day.
Every day.
Alright, just so I'm correct.
Okay, lots of familiar faces here.
PPB. So what we wanted to do for y'all was
The kids from Chopper here.
Say that louder.
Hey, the kids from Chopper here. I recognize a couple of them.
Follow after me. Defund PPB, how much? 15%. Where should that money go? 3, who should you free?
All the protesters.
Defund PPB, how much?
15% at least
Where should the money go?
to Black communities.
3, who should you free?
All the protesters.
Defund PPB, how much?
15% at least
Where should that money go?
to Black
to come up with names. It is literally that simple. We just listen. Y'all just came up with 3 concrete demands for these animals.
Firecrackers, most likely, or fireworks. Saw a little smoke coming from this direction.
I do appreciate the fireworks. You can tell they're fireworks.
Oh, I think that's TK from Seattle who's on the mic right now. Here's a look at the front of the courthouse. Hey, thanks again, Tim. So we got a car pulled up here. And a lot of protesters gathered near where the speeches and chants are coming from, but also a lot of protesters spread out in different areas near the courthouse and justice center. I believe it's someone from Seattle who's still on the mic. Looks like the bonfire has died down a bit, if not entirely. Oh no, it's still burning, though not as big as it was before. To the right is the Justice Center. You can see lights on in some windows. To the left is the Federal Courthouse building, and you don't have such a good look at it, but I see a handful of lights on. Earlier this evening, tear gas was set off. Actually, at the very beginning of this broadcast, when I was standing right around here, sent us running, but I've yet to see officers tonight. Some people expect them to come out soon. Yes, this is a popular song in LA, at least at the protests. People also gathered in the park or parks on both sides of the street. Another one of these lulls in the action, but my guess is it's gonna heat up tonight in only a matter of time. There's still a speaker on the mic. I'll head back over there momentarily after I give you another look at the front of the courthouse. Looks like I might be walking in the back of a TV report. Annabell's now photo bombing or video bombing this broadcast report. Yeah, more people still here with this barricade area, moving around fences and and putting up signs. Oh, there's a BLM fuck the Fed sign that just went up. Feds get the fuck out. Alright, we're gonna head back over to the microphone area where someone's saying white people don't start a fight. This is all about black people.
This group should not be getting any smaller. This group should be filling fucking streets from the end of that street I can see to the end of that fucking street. It should not be getting fucking smaller. It makes me so sad that it gets small during the weeks. I'm here throughout the entire fucking week. I can't even be here most weekends because I'm with my fucking kid. So, I'm out here though because I want people to hear my fucking voice because it fucking matters. And I'm tired of people on Twitter talking about Portland Protest Bureau. Bitch, I'm fucking black. I fucking stripped on the fucking idea of goddamn cop. So, if you want to talk shit about me, come to my goddamn face. Come to my group's fucking face. Don't talk shit on fucking line. I'm literally out here every fucking night. So if you have a problem with my fucking group, come up to us. Most of us are fucking black. Most of us are fucking women. My group lets me speak every fucking day. So, fuck all of you that want to go against me. I'm a fucking beautiful black woman and I'm motherfucking proud. So, who's streets? Our streets! I want to hear everybody out there. Everybody in the fucking back. Everybody out there that can fucking hear me. Who's streets? Our streets! 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 Everybody put a motherfucking fist up. The right fucking fist. Let me mind you. The right fucking fist. So, everybody's out here for Black Lives Matter, right? Yeah! So are you tired? Yeah! Are you fucking tired? Yeah! Are you fucking mad? Yeah! So remember why you're fucking here. This is not just a fucking clout time. This is not just to show your friends that you came out here and cared about Black Lives Matter for a long time. This is about our lives. We're out here, we've been fighting since the day we were born. You white people should be fighting till the day you die for us. If you've been fighting since we were born, y'all should be fighting every day for us from now on. And I know most of you out here have white privilege and have motherfucking money. A lot of us black people are fucking struggling, so maybe you should figure out how to fucking help us. So that none of us black people are homeless, struggling on the side of the streets, crying, wondering where we're gonna be. I was homeless 6 months ago. Now I live in a nice ass fucking house and I help other people that are homeless. Yep, like me. I let other people live in my house because I know what it's been like. I used to live out in these fucking streets in Portland in a fucking beat up RV with a man that used to beat the shit out of me every day. Now I'm living the motherfucking life. But now, these motherfucking coppers trying to fuck us up some more. So now I have to be out here every day speaking and sweating my fucking balls off. Oh, it's so aggravating. It makes me so pissed that I have to do this every fucking day of my goddamn life. It makes me so mad that they get to bring weapons and hurt us when I bring eyelash glue. Like, I'm wearing a fucking life vest, bitch. What the fuck am I gonna do to you? Most of us have fucking cones and umbrellas. What the fuck are I gonna do to you?
Make you feel bad? Hurt your feelings?
And also, you motherfuckers, I know where you're going. Don't go back there. That is a bad idea. If you're trying to get beat up, go back there. But, literally, we're all here for a reason. And if there's a person of color talking, do not shut their fucking voice down. Never shut their voice down. And even you black people, do not shut a black person's voice down.
Quit that shit!
We are all here together fighting the same fucking reasons. Literally, I've almost gotten beat up by black people out here because of my fucking Instagram name. Because of our name. And that's why I spoke about it in the beginning, saying it's supposed to be a fucking joke. Take it as a goddamn joke.
It's not a joke, don't take it so hard.
And literally, please watch your POCs, because my gay best friend got beat up because this one right here got beat up because no one was watching him, and I feel bad because I wasn't there. Someone beat him up because he's gay. Gay black people fucking matter too. Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter!
You got this.
Yeah, Elizabeth! That's all.
Hey, does anybody have any tape? Any medics out here on tape? Can we need to tape the license plate. All right, guys. This is Elizabeth, my friend. She can sing very, very well. So she's gonna sing for you guys, and you guys are gonna sing with her. That sound good? So if you have a phone, I need you guys to get your flashes out for me, please. I need y'all to light this up.
It's not that serious!
It's not serious. I need y'all to light this up. If you got a flash, turn your flash on for me. Turn those flashes on for me. I need to see more flashes than that. Turn your flash on if you got a phone. Even if you got an Android.
Get it, girl!
Light this up. If you got a phone, turn those flashes on.
No, you got it, girl.
Yes, baby.
There we go. I need to see some more flashes. I know everybody out here got a phone.
What up, though?
My baby girl's so gorgeous!
After everything we just talked about tonight, we are still about unity. So we are going to sing together because we are united, not divided.
Take your mask off! You got it, girl.
Don't be shy.
You got it. You can't even see it.
Hi. There's a lot of you guys out here. So, if you don't like my singing, I know people got earplugs.
Too fucking bad for them!
So, this is a song that was kind of sung when I first started protesting. You guys might know it. I don't exactly know how it goes, so I'm sorry if I screw it up. But, I guess this is when I sing the words. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on marching, marching down the freedom land. I ain't gonna let no racist turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I ain't gonna let no racist turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on marching, marching down the freedom land. I ain't gonna let no fascists turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I ain't gonna let no fascists turn me around. So that's how it goes. So now since you heard me do all that shit, you gotta do it with me.
Hell yeah!
Okay. So here we go. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Turn me around. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on marching, marching down to freedom land. I ain't gonna let no racists turn me around, turn me around, turn me around.
Looks like we have some formation assembling.
I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on walking, marching down to freedom land. I ain't gonna let no racists turn me around, turn me around. Turn me around, I ain't gonna let no fascists turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on walking, walking down the freeway. Turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. I ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on marching down the freeway.
You want to pop on?
Beautiful song. Beautiful voice.
All right, pretty quiet right out in front of the courthouse at the moment. Oh, there's a car parked here with some music playing, but not a lot of banging noises out in front of the courthouse at the moment. You can see fencing blocking off the street here in front of the courthouse. And then, oh, it's still being assembled or reassembled. I wouldn't mind a trip back to Ukraine, by the way. Here's a look at some of the messaging. "2020, the year we fight back." Annabell, can you get a still shot of this? ACAB, a very prominent chant here. Going to your last pigs. A lot of pig references. I wonder if that's the bicycle that was out in front of the barricaded wall here earlier this evening.
I think the tear gas made my stomach upset.
How are we going to remedy that?
Fine. I can handle it.
Tough German out here. Well, maybe I shouldn't reveal that. Oh, speaking of Seattle, we recognize a bunch of people here from Seattle tonight. Leaders of the nightly protest march in Seattle, which some people have called the Black Women's March, and there are other names for it as well. The march that goes onto the I-5, or was going onto the I-5. I don't know if they're still doing that in Seattle. We went along with them a couple nights. I'm hearing someone saying we're gonna march now. Let's see if the crowd starts to move. Remember the last time, well, probably many, if not most of you were not tuned in the last time Annabelle and I were here, but on this very street where we're standing, about 2 blocks ahead of me, a vehicle drove through the protest march and seemed to have narrowly managed to avoid hitting lots of people, although maybe someone was hit. I didn't figure that out that night. Similar fashion to what happened in Seattle. Someone's waving a Black Lives Matter flag. I see a lot of people looking in this direction between the courthouse and the Justice Center, and I see lights flashing. Okay, in between the Justice Center and the federal courthouse we go. Looks like several dozen people walking in this direction. Most people staying back, but quite a few people walking in the direction we're headed, and I see flashing lights. Okay, could this be a confrontation? Now a siren. Someone's standing with an American flag here. Oh, there's a police vehicle ahead of us. Another police vehicle coming with lights off. I hear another streamer saying that they have a parking garage, and yeah, it looks like they're going into their parking garage as people chant "fuck you." So there are 3 police SUVs headed into a parking garage here in back of the Justice Center. I think this might also be an entrance to that garage. But nothing doing at the moment in terms of a confrontation between police and protesters. Is it 1 a.m. here, or where is it 1 a.m.? I don't know what time it is here. But I guess Annabelle will check.
It's 12:54.
So it's practically 1 a.m. here. Magic Monkey says I should stick you on them. I don't know who they are. The cops, maybe? What I was going to say is that often the action at these Portland protests is staggered, where there will be a confrontation between police and protesters early on, and then there will be another one later in the night, and maybe even another one after that, even later in the night. And there's often a lot of action out here well after midnight. Tim, it seems... Oh, okay, police vehicle coming out, and lights flashing on another one. And then there's another police vehicle turning away over there. So three cop cars driving away right after 3 cop cars drove into this Justice Center parking lot. Poopy boy. I'm trying to figure out what is happening. It doesn't look like there's about to be a confrontation right here, but it could happen at any moment. We don't know when. At the beginning of this broadcast, there was tear gas being sprayed. We started this broadcast, Annabelle and I, as she puts on her plays with her gas.
The other people have the mask on, so...
Watch out, there are cars behind you. Yeah, we started...
I just attach it to the mask, and now I'm going to put it on.
We started this broadcast by fleeing from tear gas. There are now more people gathering out back of the Justice Center. I'm gathering on the side as well, not just out back, and gathering in between as traffic's coming through here. Gathering in between the Justice Center and the courthouse. Yeah, there are lots of those oinkers around here. They're very common. You got a good ear, whoever's picking that up. Lots of pig references. Pig noises, I believe. Although the University of Oregon is called the Ducks. I don't know if people bring their football acts, outs of protests. A little bit of a breeze picking up now. Over on the Justice Center building on the side, it says, "Do justice, make peace." So the majority of the crowd remains out front of the courthouse and the Justice Center. And I can see more signs being put up above the barricade, if you call this a barricade. There's a whole collection of signs now. BLM, fuck the feds, fuck off the feds. Feds get the fuck out. More signs going up. If you're tired of hearing about racism, you're gonna have to wait to read the rest. Imagine, oh, there it went. Anyway, lots of signs going up here. What happened?
No, I nearly tripped.
You can see people don't go home at midnight here. Maybe some do, but the protests continue on well after midnight. And often the police come out and there's tear gassing and flashbangs. Earlier in this broadcast, I don't remember exactly at what point, but I was interviewing I think he's a streamer, someone covering the protest here, who had a whole collection of munitions that protesters or media have recovered. I don't see any Free Palestine signs. Oh, hey Zach, thank you for tuning in. See what it says on the street here, where that bike was just standing. Fuck Ted Wheeler, hashtag FTP. So Ted Wheeler is the mayor of Portland, and FTP is fuck the police. Thank you, Vanessa. Alright, looks like we've got a line of protesters formed. Meanwhile, some screaming march. I don't know if you guys can hear, but she's saying let's march, but we also need people to stay here to stand our ground. Let's take a look at the line of protesters with shields. Interesting. So, come here. What do we have someone in camouflage, sort of, with an walking with someone in an American flag, and people chanting "fuck your flag." Come on, let's pay attention. Fuck your flag! Fuck your flag! Alright, a lot of people gathering around here chanting "fuck your flag." We have some now. Someone's got a pole poking out the American flag. Oh, okay. Stuff breaking out.
I'm just eating that. I'm just eating that. Yeah, exactly. That's
It's a symbol.
There's an old white lady filming you guys. This setup. Let him leave.
Then what are you trying to say? Because I didn't do anything to you.
Let's go there. There's an old white lady filming you guys. It's obviously set up. Do not mess with him. It's a setup.
Leave, bro. Just leave.
You're not wrong.
It's not a coincidence. There's an old white lady standing right next to this guy. They're trying to make you look bad. Let him leave peaceably.
You can leave too.
Let him out! Don't let him make us look bad!
You're good. You're good. You don't got shit. You guys beat up on today. It's like a post.
Be peaceful.
So this lady's staying behind. Meanwhile, the American flag is now in the middle of a redirected crowd, continuing to be let him leave, let him out calls.
If he's trying to do negative shit, he wants you guys to react to it. People have been doing this since the 60s. Just make him leave.
Let him go. Make the hole. Let him go. Let him go. Yeah. Bye. Motherfucker.
This man just said fuck communism. I don't know if you guys heard, but the man with the American flag just screamed out fuck communism. And now he's walking away holding up the flag as some people chase after him, some people stay behind. So there he goes, walking. Annabell. 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 So this guy's walking off with his American flag, and people stop following him. Seems like one person might be chasing after. Some struggle's broken out. Let's be careful. Doesn't look like the man with the flag is in the struggle. It looks like someone chasing after the man with the flag is in the struggle. Let's go back. We don't have an angle here anyway. She's here. Yeah, what is it? Is that a moose that some guy's carrying? All right, back in front of the federal courthouse. People still climbing on the barricades, and it looks like putting up more signs. Large crowd remains gathered out here outside both the Justice Center and the courthouse.
No peace. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice. Take it to the streets and fuck the police, no justice, no police. Take it to the streets and fuck the police. Take it to the streets and fuck the police.
like it's been a long day.
Yeah, we marched that far. But I stayed here overnight. I only slept like 3 hours.
That's intense.
Yeah, I occupied last weekend for like 30 hours. I went and showered and stuff.
What was it like last night? All the action.
Pretty intense. They were just kind of mass arresting last night, like grabbing anyone they could.
You want to come on my stream and plug your feed? Alright guys, just talk up a little because there's a lot of noise. This is Adam Costello.
Adam Costello TV on everything, 80 AM and COSTELO. Adam Costello TV.
And you've been streaming here in Portland for a long time, right?
Yeah, I came out here 1 week after George Floyd's death on that Thursday. It was my birthday. June 4th. I've been coming out here since.
Alright, maybe I'll run into you again when it's a little quieter and we'll chat a bit more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And if you still need help with graphic design or something, let me know.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. She's not missing.
What?
Someone wrote Annabell's missing, and I was just disproving that claim.
I'm still here.
And Black Power is the chant. I think we should take the highest bidder.
Annabell? Yeah, Annabell.
We want to see what bids people put out for me to do a chant. They always want me to do a chant, but I don't do chants. Well, maybe if there was a bidding war, that could get me to do a chant. No, I'm just joking. All right, the bonfire is back, and something is burning. What's burning over there?
Peaceful.
Did someone just say, or I think the commenter just said, is there a naked chick? And I haven't seen a naked chick, but I have seen a guy with boobs. You run into that guy also? There's a man with boobs out here tonight, walking around topless, if that's a thing. I think he was a man. But something written on his back. Anyway, let's see what's going on over at the bonfire. It's getting pretty hot here.
Yes.
I need to take a layer off.
Bonfire.
As people beg for more Annabell. All right.
Okay.
Here's some Annabell. Here's some Annabell.
Oh God. It's hot here.
Oh, I think they're liking.
Gas mask.
I think they're liking that.
Bonfire in the middle of the street here. They offered me some marshmallows earlier. Oh no, they only want to give you marshmallows.
They didn't want to give you the marshmallows. They wanted to give me the marshmallows, and I turned them down. But you.
I wanted one.
You would have eaten one.
I'm hungry. I'm starving.
What are the commenters saying?
She's ugly. Thank you.
Yeah, but you know, 95% of them say the opposite.
German cake needs to be eaten.
Yeah,
So,
no innuendo there.
So it's now in the middle of the night. I think it's 1:32, and here's still a lot of people out. It's packed here.
I'd say the crowd's definitely in the hundreds, maybe beyond the hundreds. We're Magic Monkey gives a bunch of hearts.
Oh, thank you, Magic Monkey. Thank you.
All right, so this isn't Instagram. You want to plug your Instagram?
My Instagram is romika.annabell. ROMIKA.ANNABELL. There's some music.
There's always some music. People are pretty spread out. Oh, some plywood arriving at the bonfire. was that? Someone says, oh, that German accent drives me nuts. Foreign influence in the USA. Who's the Russian bot? Maybe I'm the Russian bot. So as you can see, there are always people and groups gathered in different parts of the area outside of the federal courthouse and the Justice Center. Gathered in the park or parks here, in the street, by the bonfire, and then a large group back down where it sounds like someone is talking on a megaphone. I don't know, that comes across as like a foot fetish. This isn't the foot fetish channel. Someone wants to see her feet. I said this isn't a foot.
Oh yeah, my feet.
I said this isn't a feet fetish.
They can see my shoes from Germany.
Okay, there you go. Maybe it is a foot fetish channel. By Annabell's choice, not mine. Laser pointed. And sounds like we got a new speech. Magic Monkey, you don't get to hear my personal thoughts on this, at least not for months and months. Maybe. We'll see. Tap dancing. You're welcome. Pointing at the Justice Center and saying we gotta get the cops out of there.
And we have to disable that. We have to disable it. And then we take the head. If you know how to take the head, we vote. We can be out of here. Enough is enough. But, you know, people want to keep saying, why the hell are you out in the street? Why are you out so late? Why this? Why that? You know why? Because we're tiring these police the fuck out. That's why. We're dismantling them. And they're gonna get so tired, and we're not gonna be tired no more. We're not gonna be tired no more. We're gonna still come out here, but they're gonna get tired. And then you know what we do after we tire the police out? We take the head. We take their head off. And you know how you do that? Vote. Get these politicians out here. Get the DAs out of that office. Okay? I'm sorry if you don't like voting. I am not judging you. If you don't believe in voting, I am not judging you. I am just saying, please vote. Okay.
Fireworks.
Bye.
And when the fireworks go off, she says, okay, goodbye. What mean? We've seen them shooting off fireworks before right out here. The last time we were in town. Look like these fireworks went off either in the park here or on the other side of the park. What she just said?
What did she say?
She just said this motherfucking security guard was waiting for us and following us and trying to walk us. See, people gathered all in the park, outside the courthouse, outside the Justice Center, in the park across the street, in the middle of the street, over by the bonfire. Maybe we grab a bench and talk for a minute or 5. Then, yeah, let's let you get a little rest. Josh Friedman is a voice coach. Do I need a voice
Kind
coach?
of this thing.
What is... Was something taken down here?
Literally, we were sitting here with Dustin.
No, I think it was a bench.
Oh, maybe it
I think it was back that way. Now people are...
But here the people can't see anything.
No,
Maybe we should go somewhere.
No, I'm just gonna flip it around. They want to see you.
Me?
You're the main attraction when
Okay.
the police aren't coming out
Yeah.
and setting off tear gas and firing.
I don't think they're going to come out again.
What are those things called? The flashbangs. Well, they could come out again. We don't know when the next fireworks are gonna go off.
I'm seeing a lot of people leaving right now.
I am too. But I also see a lot of people staying.
Just
So
hanging out,
we're-
listening to music.
Do you have a fake accent?
Fake accent? No, I don't have a fake accent.
I'm the one with the big nose. We all know that.
Okay, let's see.
Something that I talk about sometimes during my streams is that
Well, they're having food.
yeah, a bunch of people walking by us right now.
Like the food from.
I don't mean the food, but walking back in the direction of the courthouse carrying shields and stuff. So it's not over yet. Oh yeah, one of the things I talk about often is that this is process journalism. I'm not delivering you a completed, edited report. This is us going about things as they're happening and reporting that to you as they're happening. So we don't know if things are gonna heat up 30 minutes from now.
Maybe.
And maybe they will, maybe they won't. And part of the process that is a big part of the journalistic process is sitting and waiting and being patient. You never know when the next big bang is gonna go off. No pun intended. But we also know that sometimes at this hour in Portland, quite often at this hour, there are pretty intense clashes involving the local police defense. And more people with shields heading back in the direction of the
I
courthouse.
think they're having food. Maybe. I could use some water. Something with flavor.
Yeah, I'm
Like an
I'm
apple
a little,
juice.
I'm a little thirsty. I don't know what happened to our water. Someone was asking a while back if I'm hydrated.
Yeah, the thing is here in Portland, you know, so basically nothing is open after 9 p.m. No restaurants, no bars, no nothing. Supermarkets close at 10. Yeah.
Where the cops at? Well, we're waiting on them.
Well, I think there are some cops in the federal courthouse.
Likewise, most likely in the Justice Center or in a neighboring building.
Thank you.
Thank you, likewise. Magic Monkey says you're making the face.
They should have these Mexican food vendors like in Los Angeles here with their sausages and hot dogs. They're delicious.
Oh, Costello says DoorDash some chili dogs. You do DoorDash. Isn't that the app?
Yeah,
No,
but
I didn't
it's
mean to do that.
it's already 1:44, so I don't
Yeah,
think we can
I don't
get
know
anything
what we
anymore.
can DoorDash.
Even in Los Angeles, you can't get anything anymore at, what was it again, 10, 11? And usually you can get food in Los Angeles 24/7. Something happened. Something happened.
There's a new mini lockdown in LA. And to some extent, I guess the lockdown never ended in downtown Portland because things didn't reopen. I mean, a lot of the major businesses around here, small businesses as well, didn't reopen. So many of them are boarded up here.
Apple, Gucci, all the fancy stores are just boarded up, empty.
I'll flip the camera around for a second. It's a bit of a party out here. It goes with what we're talking about with stuff being closed. What do you do on a Saturday night in Portland? You come out to the protests and hang out.
Because nothing is open. And you know, young kids like to go out on the weekends.
Someone said I've been downtown to 7-Eleven at night. We were near downtown at 7-Eleven in Seattle.
And there were 10 to 15 people outside, all with mental issues, drug issues, just begging you for money. It's difficult to enter the store in Seattle downtown.
Near downtown.
Near downtown. Yeah, huge crisis with drug addicts happening.
I remember last time we were here sitting on one of these benches and I was interviewing someone I know, Dustin Weinreb, and he was saying that it seems like back then it seemed like every other night things would go off here, or like every other night there would be a confrontation.
Look, everybody's eating now. Let's check out
protesters.
if we can get some food over there, some water.
There might be breakfast several hours from now. But
No, but look, the other people all have some food.
what I was gonna say is that maybe we've got a case of the every other night, and last night there was action, tonight there's not as much action. But then again, maybe this is a case of the political pressure that's being applied on the Trump.
So the people can see. This,
Okay, my casting director is ordering.
because the chat is over here.
So what I'm saying is maybe the political pressure that's being applied on the Trump administration and all the critique of the feds in the media is causing them to stay in their buildings tonight for the most part. Maybe not, I don't know. But this stream started, if you weren't tuned in at the very beginning, which I presume most of you weren't, the stream started with us fleeing tear gas.
It was pretty nasty.
Someone says Wiener Schnitzel is open.
Wiener Schnitzel.
I should be in Wien sometime soon, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm kicked out of most
You're
of...
not allowed
I think I'm kicked out of most of Europe.
No, I don't think.
So where did they chase crowds off from the start? I'm gonna flip the camera around. So you see those flames. It's not focusing very well, but we started this live stream over by the bonfire, which I'm sure most of you guys have seen by now. And as we were launching the stream, tear gas was being deployed, and it seemed to be coming from the area of somewhere around both the Justice Center and the federal courthouse, because people were running from over here, which is out front of the courthouse and the Justice Center, running by the bonfire and off in that direction, and that's where we went. And yeah, as someone asked before, how long have I been working for Israel, and of course that I work for Mossad. I mean, what can I say? I've been Mossad since I was in my mother's womb. Before I even came out of the womb, I was already Mossad. And clearly for every year and waking breath of my life, I've also been Mossad. I just hope that makes it clear. Where is Annabell?
I'm right here. Let's walk around.
Yeah, Mossad confirmed.
Maybe we go that direction. We haven't been there yet.
Yeah, there's food over there, and
Yes,
you
I
seem to be
smell food.
hungry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, some noise coming from over by the bonfire.